Oh no, you're back in the car?
You.
Why are you back in the car? You know they was roasting you, right? They were saying that you was hotboxing with the Newport inside the car.
That's what I'm about to do. Hotboxing the Newport.
All right. This is the most important part of the interview, okay? It's different. Never done this before. The first person.
Switch it up on me now.
The first person that's ever done this, okay? We about to play what is called What's the 411, okay?
What? Oh my God.
What's the 411?
What's the 411, hun? What's the 411?
And what's going down
is
that we're going to check out your social media and you got to break down each post, okay, that I got selected, pre-selected. And you got to give us more information about what's going on here.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Let's get to it. Here we go. Number one. It's you and Mr. Punisher himself.
It's me and Mr. Moondog. That was actually okay. You want me to go deep into that?
Yeah.
That is Sue's Rendezvous. Sue's Rendezvous. Sorry, excuse me. That is the Wedge in Hunts Point. The Wedge in Hunts Point is a strip club, famous strip club, but it's ghetto as hell. It's where you got the fat bitches, really like 400 pounds, doing twirls and doing helicopter spins from the top all the way to the bottom, and you got the midget coming out the bar, going up in their asshole, and then you got to tip them. That is the type of place where you see that. It was owned by my man Al, the Wedge, Mr. Al's Wedge. That was our favorite place, me and Puns. So before the Sue's Rendezvous, this is the Playhouse days. That shirt there I bought for like $10. The shirt, that's the same one that I used for the no, that was like $19.99, and I bought that shirt for the Beat Nuts Off the Books video.
Oh, damn!
That was like a barber thing. That was actually mesh. That's why I bought it, because it was gonna be like, you know how barbers got the, you know what I'm saying, that shirt that they put on because the hair don't stick to them. That's why I bought it for, because I was still cutting hair.
Right.
So that was my brother, and he told me he's doing his pictures for Capital Punishment. The cover picture, you know, the pictures, taking pictures for the actual cover, because he already finished the project. So we went to the Wedge. We
You got inspired?
No, he just told me, come on, get with me. I wasn't supposed to be there, but you know, as far as like in the pictures, so he made me part of that shoot with him. But that's the one that you see the goggles that he got in his forehead. That was the same place too, right there by the Wedge, strip club in Hunts Point in the Bronx.
Did you guys knock down any of them in there?
I refuse to talk.
All right, let's go to the next one. All right.
Oh shit.
Santa Cuban looking.
That's like trading places. Remember the
for my ho-ho-hos.
Dan Aykroyd was in a fucking tub, but he was like drunk. He was like, he was about to take the pills and commit suicide. Nah. That was me acting sexy a little bit because I lost a little bit of weight. It was around, Christmas. I wanted to be like, hey, maybe I should do the Playboy shit for the girls a little bit because they like me. They said I was handsome before. Let me see if I still have it. So I still have it. I didn't know, but I still had it. And that's me enjoying it. I wasn't drunk or nothing. I was just like a dickhead because I found, and I was really into Instagram. Like I was really like a little junkie a little bit at the time because I learned how to use it. So I was doing every pictures, trying to get some content for myself.
Right.
So, that's my sexy pose, I guess, for the ladies. Daddy Cuban claws. That's Cuban claws.
I'm not gonna lie. I've seen some of your posts and like I've seen like girls in there going, "Hey, can I join you, Papi?" and all this stuff like that. I'm like, damn, Cuban, like you got all these Latin mommies up in here. I was like, sheesh.
I got all color mommies. I got the aliens from outer space too. They love
aliens.
Too. Yeah, from Mars.
All right,
Martians.
See this next one.
Fat ass Martians. Oh Oh yeah,
Little
yeah. That's
mojito
me.
never hurt nobody.
It's a mojito. It's a mojito. The little mojito never heard the culito. That's that's actually a photo shoot in Miami. Uh, I was before COVID. Like I was working on a Missing Link album. I was supposed to present it before COVID. I was supposed to be doing a big thing with my man Corey. Um, it didn't go as planned because another soap opera right there. And I'm in love with it. Anyway, he fell in love. You know what I'm saying? It was like, remember Harlem Nights when they called up the wife, the Italian when he met Sunshine, Lady Heroin. He was like, "I'll tell your mother I'm not coming back." That's what he did. You know what I'm saying? So he never ever came back. Forgot about my project. Went over there, got married and everything, and then just said, but he wasn't a music guy. I continued to do my stuff and all of that, but then COVID hit. So this is where we at now. After COVID and all that, trying to promote it on my own. But that was the photo shoot that we did out there with some people.
You
Yeah,
look
they
like
look
you
fucking handsome.
belong. You look like you belong in Miami. Like you fit
That's
right
a
in
racist comment. That's a racist comment.
because of like the
Yeah, I
shirt
can't
and the
fix it, my
hat
nigga.
and
I know,
everything.
because of course I belong there. I'm Cuban and I'm in Miami, so I belong. I belong. Stop, you racist bastard. Oh man, look at that one there. That was before. The deal. I was on the block. That's singing a bit. Well, Joe Bless now. TS number one. He's one of those original TS members. Shout out to Sing. Of course, that's my brother. Pun. That's when he had the bald head. He cut his head bald to later on letting his hair grow. He could do that too. Now, motherfucker get a baldy, he look good. You know what I'm saying? I used to be his barber. So, you know what I'm saying? And he used to get the braids and he looked good. So,
You look
yeah.
crazy young right here. Like, what are you, like 17?
I was like 20.
Damn.
I was like 20, 21, maybe 19, 20. 1920. That was in front of the store that I introduced Joe and Pun
Oh,
to each other because
wow.
Pun told me to go introduce them. So yeah, that was classic. And that was full of clips. It was full of clips. I'm not. Maybe if you could see it, let me see. Yeah, you see that shirt that Sing Sing has? I just zoomed into it. That's the full eclipse shirt, and you see the A on top, and it was a demon just like that. That was the actual logo for the. You see it's a cross with a demon mouth on it. That's actually the full eclipse shirts for promotions we had. The sick one, he actually did that drawing for the shirt and everything. We had hoodies, we had vests, leather vests, because Uncle B from the Lower East Side, he invested in us, and we got that done. But we was already doing our thing in the hip hop. That's before really we met Joe.
Wow.
Actually, that was in 166 in Tintin, right there. That was the same over there. It was where I belong at, nigga. I was in Miami, looking like a fucking. I just seen the bus come, migra, and I was stunting. I was stunting like I'm a model right there. I'm a model.
Yeah.
I'm looking like a real presidential right there.
Is that a rollie you got right there?
Yeah.
No, it's not.
I mean, I had all the material things. I had all the material things that you could have, as far as a human being, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, fucking $100,000 chains and all that. Just it's not what my mind is on at right now. I wouldn't even spend that money right now.
Yeah.
For
that stuff doesn't last.
So even if I had it, if I don't have it, I want to show off. I'm the Cuban Link. Yeah, I'm Cuban Link, the chain, because that's my name. And, you know what I'm saying? It's something that's deeper than the meaning of just material things. You know what I'm saying? To me. So I understand. That brings the clientele, and it gets people like kind of blinded, and they follow you just because they see the shiny things and you got money and all this. That's not what I really want, motherfucker. Just like when you find a wifey, you don't want her to get caught up in your money, your bank account. You know what I'm saying? And what you
Yo, that's like your new song.
In
that's like your new song, "Love Me or Leave Me Alone," right?
Exactly. I mean, it's always a reference.
Looking
It's always
like
a
a
fucking
runway
reference to my songs
model.
in my real life. Like, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, that material thing, I still got love for them people, but it's not my thing. You know what I'm saying? So that's the reference. That's too fucking colorful. I look too colorful there, but yeah,
Bro.
that's another one. Damn, you took away the camel toe. The camel toe, I got my camel toe popping off right there for the ladies.
Where is this at?
No, that's actually in Miami again. Different
Okay.
a different spot out there, still doing promotional pictures, taking them new pictures to let the world know that Cuban Link is coming. And I'm actually like I got some material for Miami. Because that's definitely like little Cuba. And I gotta represent over there. You know what I'm saying? That's my people's regardless.
Right.
Even though I'm from I'm New York and I rep New York, but I also rep Cuba and Miami because that's where my people's is at. My race, anyway. I got some like this new project. I got some songs that's gonna hit Miami really hard, and I'm looking forward to going over there. You know what I'm saying? And like I couldn't do it back then too much because the COVID hit and we couldn't fly, and nobody's really doing nothing. The world stopped. So we continue with the mission right now. So that's where I'm at with it. But yeah, that definitely Miami. It's something about Miami. I mean, it's the palm trees and it's close to Cuba. With me, since I always call it like my second home because of that. You know what I'm saying? I got some family over there too.
The full original team.
Oh, that's full of clips. There you go, right there. That's a deeper. This is a deep one. Who? You actually got Uncle B. I'm next to Uncle B. You see that guy right there? That's Uncle B. God bless him. You know what I'm saying? He passed away. Rest in peace.
The dude with the cup?
Yeah, right next to me. Damn, this is a big picture. You know why? This is us in the street. This is without Joe. This is the sick one over there with the little braids on top of his hair over there. Tomb. You got Sace, you got Pun. And Pun wasn't that big right there. He was probably like 350 right there. That was like 350. He was stubby. You could see it. And you got Peking. Peking is all the way to the left, the Puerto Rican guys. They both Puerto Rican anyway. Everybody's Puerto Rican except me and Sace. But
what is Sace?
Sace is he's seen Pun's shoulder.
No. I know where he is, but like, what is he?
He's
said
Dominican.
He's not Puerto Rican?
He's Dominican.
He's Dominican. Okay.
Yeah, he used to wear fucking purple turtlenecks with fucking brown hats. It doesn't matter. That's how you could tell. You know what I'm saying? He was Dominican, but he was more Americanized. He was like, you know what I'm saying? He'll speak Spanish, but a little broken. But he's Dominican. The whole family straight from the Dominican boat, just like my straight from Cuba. But yeah, we was raised in the households where our parents speak Spanish, so so was he. Okay, so Peking was also a partner in there. Peking was the guy in the white shirt. He was also, the big dog too, big top dog. There was partners, Uncle B and him, and there was backing us up with investing the money, capital. And I remember that day. I think it was the same day. Yo, my God, my memory's fucking superb. That day, B gave us like $2,000 in fake money, fake hundreds, right? And he told us, got some, counterfeit money. And the motherfucker gave it to everybody. Like, we went to Forest Projects. We went to see him. He came out. He told us, "Y'all got some fake money. You think you're rid of this shit?" Well, what was that? He gave different groups. It was me and Sace. One group, because I had my Hope Tea. It's me and Sace. Toom took like $1,000. He went with his crew. Uncle B gave me like 1,000. He had more than $2,000. He had like 10,000. He gave Sace 1,000. He gave Pun didn't want to be down with it too much because he had money, so he didn't want to get caught up in that, whatever. But he wasn't doing that. He didn't go with us. Me and Sace went to 3rd Avenue. So what was that? We went to I said, "Where we gonna buy this shit?" You know what I'm saying? Like, we was trying to find out what we're gonna buy with this fake. How can we get rid of it? Like, that costs a lot, and they won't notice. So we went to some clothing store. We went to a clothing store. We got those shirts. You see those shirts? I bought the shirts. We bought mad shirts. It worked. 3rd Avenue, at the end of 3rd Avenue, over there by the Wiz. It was a store there. We caught them. We jetted. As soon as we got the bag, they packed the bag. I gave them like $400 for all the clothes we got. Gave it to them. And as soon as we hit the shit, we went up the block and we just got in my car and get the fuck out of there before they could even notice. Then we went to Fordham Road. This is where the fucking funny shit started right there. Went to Fordham Road, some Pakistani, it was Pakistani dude. He was in a jewelry shop. Nigga got a chain. I tell him, niggas, yo, let me see that chain, whatever. Nice chain. It was a Gucci chain, kind of thick, with an anchor on it. Then I got the bracelet. I got everything, right? And it's working because I'm giving them money. I said, oh, because I seen they took the money for the chain. It was like $400. Again, we give him like 300. Give him the 300. He took it, put it in his cash, gave me the change. I was like, okay, it worked. I said, oh, then let me see the bracelet. So he showed me the bracelet, whatever. He's not checking the money yet, whatever. Then here goes Saints. Oh yeah, let me see this shit. Big ass chain, whatever. Then Saints started paying for that chain. And they start feeling the money. That shit started. He found out it was fake. So now we can't run because we in there with deep, right? You know, I got all the things. So this thing, I bought like 3 different items. I bought the bracelet, the ring, and the chain. I spent like $600 there. He gave me change back though every time. It was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he would give me some change. Like, I had like $100 in change. This nigga says with his extra shit wants to buy some shit too because he's seen me getting them. So he jumped out the window and said, let me see that chain. And he gave him the money, started feeling it, and they started feeling all the money that we gave him. Yo, my nigga, this is fake. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, this is no good. I said, no good. What do you mean no good? How? So we got caught up like that. So we have to give this nigga all the shit back. We have to give it all back.
Oh man.
So I said, give me the 1,000 back. So he said, I can't give you the money back. I gotta report that. I was like, all right, bye. We started running, got the out of there, and at the end of the day, I kept all the money, like all the change he gave me. So we had money. I still came off.
Right.
But Stace fucked that shit up, man. He fucked that shit up by being greedy, and but we had a blast, and that's the picture at the end of the day, at the night. So we gave B some money from the change that we earned, and that was a great adventure. Oh, I forgot. Toom, with his crew, we went to get speakers and turntables and everything for the crew, and he got caught. He's the only one who got caught. He got caught by the cops.
Oh man.
They just sent him to jail and everything. They caught him in jail and everything. He had caught a case for that same thing. Incredible. We didn't get caught, God bless, but that was definitely one of the Full Eclipse adventures one of them. It was a couple of them, but there was one that was memorable.
Right.
That was Calle Ocho. That was Calle Ocho, the park. There's a Cuban park. I wanted to go there. I never went when I went to Miami before COVID. And that's where they play chess. They play dominoes. There's a little park they got there.
Oh, isn't that where they shot that scene in Bad Boys 2?
I don't know, but it was, yeah. It's I forgot what the park. It says Calle Ocho on the park. I don't know what the park is, the name of the park is, but it's in Miami, in Hialeah, over there. So I went over there to visit, you know what I'm saying, check out my peoples. Nothing but old folks there, you know what I'm saying? I'm faking like I got a tobacco. I don't smoke tobaccos. Cigar.
So it was just for the look?
Yeah, it was for the look. You know, Cubans all smoke cigars, but I don't. I don't know. I don't know how to smoke that shit. It smell like elephant ass. I don't really like it. So yeah, and I met this dark-skinned Cuban there, and he was asking me like who I am or whatever, and I told him I am, and just conversating with him and tell him I'm a Marielito, you know what I'm saying? Hey, everybody over there knows. Oh, yo soy Marielito también. So there was Marielito too, and we just breaking, chopping it up with my Cuban people, man, from out there. I love that. Holy shit. There you go. That's Bruce Lee. That's my Bruce Lee post.
17 years old.
That was the Arnold Schwarzenegger. That's when I had fucking posters on my wall with the wrestlers and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? That was me. I was 17 years old. I look like my son. My son looked just like me. The wings. I always used to brag about the wings right here. I used to go like this, and the shit used to be like the biggest things that I had. But yeah. That was me. Trying to pose and doing the ravishing Rick Rude. Not even into ladies, but scared. Not too much with a girlfriend at the time still, but working on my physique, lifting weights and stuff, doing push-ups, calisthenics, and lifting little weights. Yeah. Holy shit, that was actually I remember Liza. That's the actually the naming of the street of the Big Pun Avenue in Big Pun Plaza in the Concourse, the Bronx, when they gave Pun the street. And I seen Liza. And she didn't invite me there. That sister of mine. She didn't invite me, but I ended up there because I told you this lady hit me up in a DM and invited me there. So I showed up, and of course, that shit's out the window when I see them because it's got to be love. And that was me going with them, and she was right there with the kids and everything. Nikki was there. Saying Nikki, salute to Nikki too, man, because I spoke to Nikki today in the morning. We was talking about it, Pun Sister. You know what I'm saying? And that's a whole different case, but that day she was there too, and me and Lassie just kicked in like we always do, and she had a yellow. She looked like a yellow crazy. I was like, what the hell is wrong with Liza? It was COVID, but you see them glasses? She's like a helmet. She looked like she was about to turn. She's like a yellow Power Ranger with the outfit, and she had a big dress on, and it was all yellow. I thought she was a Latin queen too. I was like, what the is going on? So yeah, it was funny in that sense. Stopped by, gave a speech for my bro, and I was happy, man. He got that, what I'm saying? He got that street named after him, and I left. I went fishing.
Hey man, stop slapping the thing. It's
Shut up. Tell me what to slap.
Yo, that was the first time you saw her in a while, right?
Yeah. I think not really right there too much. Maybe like 6 months. This is the longest that I haven't seen her. After she won the case and
So
all
you
of
haven't
that.
seen her since then?
Yeah, I haven't seen her since then actually. I haven't seen her.
All right, man. That concludes our What's the 411. It is now time to panda chop the bars, okay? That means we breaking the bars down, okay? So I'm going to read out a couple of your bars. You have to try to remember what song is it from, and then you give us a little bit of that hip hop history, behind the scenes type of shit on it, okay?
All right.
Got it? All right.
Got it.
Chris wrote a song about you, poured his heart out to his fans, showed them all a story that was hard to understand. It wasn't in his plans to paint you as a bad man. He just spit the truth for what he'd been through, took his last stand.
Yeah.
What song?
That's the letter part 2. That's the Big Pun letter part 2.
Three sides to a story. Right, okay.
Yeah.
Can you give us a little history on it?
Yeah, that's that line is second verse. I made it for a little more intimate, for our kids. Show the relationship we have, the future, which is our kids. How do what's going on with them? Put them on to what's going on as far as even though he knows, I'm just saying, I was saying it out loud about my kids, his kids. Lil Phil is my son. Nivea is my daughter. Amanda, of course, is his star. Little, Chris and Shesha, which is Vanessa. That's his daughter, also. So I just when I went to, I remember being, I remember me and Chris, he had a show, and Amanda, he had a show with Pop. Shout out to Prince of Pain out there in Chicago. We had a show together, and that was around the same time he dropped that video about, I'm not sure what it's called, but it dealt with domestic violence. You know what I'm saying? That it was a big controversial topic, and people gave him some backlash because he was shitting on his pops. You know what I'm saying? He was telling his truth, but yet there was, you know what I'm saying? I know that was personal. I knew that because I seen it. Like I said, I know that story. So, I just gave him some advice. I said, yo, listen, I'm proud of you. Just like that, you know what I'm saying? Don't worry about it, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day that I'm proud of you because you had enough nerve to put it out there like that. And, also told him that, he knows it's not just that part of life that he saw. It was good times too. But he chose to, hit that topic and have a little foundation behind that. and, you know what I'm saying, bring awareness to domestic violence. And when I seen the video, I seen the similarities of what he went through. You know what I'm saying? He went through. Not that it was exactly like that, but I seen it, right? So it was more like, you know what I'm saying, they took it, like the fans took it like he was talking about his life and how he seen his father and his mother's relationship when he was little. So, you know, like I said, it was controversial. But is he lying about that? I can't say that he's lying about that. So at the end of the day, I have to support him because he's telling the truth.
Right.
He's telling the truth. And as hard it is for me to go, damn, but you know, it's just the truth. It's what they've been through. You know what I'm saying? I cannot say that. I know that. I seen it. You know what I'm saying? I wish I could talk to them, and, you know, and I don't even want to gas that because, yo, that's me being even like a worse kind of friend to try to throw. But if he chose to do that for his own, you know what I'm saying, as far as put it in his music and express that and actually, you know what I'm saying, do something positive for those kids that actually are in situations like that, I have to commend that.
Yeah.
And I have to support it. You know what I'm saying? So as an MC, I give him props and I give him love because he was telling the truth, and I supported him and I told him, don't worry about it. I know you're getting backlash. That's your truth. So tackle it straight up ahead and talk what you talk about. And I know that you didn't mean it just on pops. You know what I'm saying? I know that. But you definitely did it for that bigger cause. But it hit that close to home where some people took it like that. And like I said, I had to tell my brother, like, he took his last stand. He took a stand for it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's not like he's lying. And I wish my brother could have, you know, kind of rekindle that and show them, you know, have a different, that they will remember different things, but that's what he remembers, you know what I'm saying? So I can't say he's lying and all that, but I ain't saying that was everyday thing either, but that's what he chose to do a song about, and he remembers it. And it's deeper than that. It's deep. So when an MC grabs something out of their own life that is serious like that to them, I always have to commend it because they came out to the world with it, you know what I'm saying? And they told their truth. So I respect that as an MC, and that's why I said, you know, he took his last stand because he put it out there.
All right. So moving on to number 2. When I was 5, I arrived in America, made it alive, survived.
The hell of a trip, kid. I'm telling you, selling the freedom, time to put my feet in the ground.
See what's around, then lock shit down like Nino Brown.
I'm bound by Yana, and down for drama like Tony Montana. You don't really want to fuck around, Bana. Puffing pounds of marijuana in my entourage, camouflage in the summer for underground, Terror Squad, my cartel. Yeah, that was as the world turns from life we learn. That's yeah, I wrote that hook too.
Damn,
I wrote that.
You got good memory.
Oh no, you wanna yeah. I remember the name.
What's the
I
history?
told you, I remember the name of the doctor who slapped me in my ass, or the nurse. You know what I'm saying? Now, go with you there. Yeah, that was the Terror Squad album. That was me working on 24 Carats. That was me us passing away. No, lying.
Because you were working on 3 albums at this time, right? You were working on your own album. You worked on the Terror Squad album, and then also helping finish up.
Passed away at the end of the Terror Squad album. Like yeah, 2000. But I don't. I'm getting caught up with. I remember I was working on 3 albums. That was my album. That was Terror Squad album. That was Pun's album. When he passed away, I was in charge of putting the skits together and mixing his voice to get it more clearer. So I was like executive producing that one. On that note, sound producing it with my team of mixers when I was working on my album, Christos and Josh and all of that. So I brought in my team to get his voice clearer because some songs you couldn't understand him. It was too much, you know, with that shit, and I had to clear it up. So so those 3 albums I was working at the same time.
Right.
But that's definitely one of my favorite songs, though. I remember Noodles made that beat. My man Noodles from Washington Heights, Dominican cat. Gio and him used to work together. And he's the one, Gio was the one who did Hey Mama for me. They worked close with me. I told him the idea of what sample I wanted from Scarface, and he did it. He put it together. And that one, it was just Noodles. Noodles had that beat that was so simple. Like ding, ding, ding. It was a simple beat, innocence of childhood. That's what it reminded me of. So I'm saying that was the best beat to me to drop that jewel. You know what I'm saying? I wrote the hook. I told Tony to sing behind me and make it a little spicier with, so he could be involved also. I always involved Tony and Matt and all the songs. That's why he's always, Joe didn't even give him money for the Terror Squad album. You know what I'm saying? Because he wasn't supposed to be part of that Terror Squad. We kind of skipped him too because the love we had, me and Pun. You know what I'm saying? We put him on, and that's why I did the I Know This Girl, Bitch You for Free. That's in the Terror Squad album too. That was a single that I was featured on, half and half with him, because we was pushing
All
for
right.
them.
Well, you ruined it. You ruined it because one of the songs was already going to be Hey Mama. So you already know
Well, yeah.
this one. I wonder why when I was young, I wanted guns and knives, puffing blunts, getting high, just hanging with the guys. Time flies, just like Back to the Future. Watching my son now is another reason why I salute you, the trooper.
He's a trooper from Cuba. Yes, that's a special song. That was my idea from the get. I wrote the hook. Once again, I got Tony Sunshine to sing it because he's the only singer, baloney pony, that was around. And I said, come on, nigga. Once again, Cuban to the, let's get Tony. Let's fight for him to, you know what I'm saying? Show Joe that he's dope too, so he could get a deal. And we put him on that song. I put him on that song. I put him on Still Telling Lies to Me, also my single. So, when they say that Cuba has not done nothing for them, these are the same guys that show my name right now to this day. And I did all of this for them as far as business. And forget about the personal part. I think I already told you about the personal part, what I did.
Right.
But as far as business, you know what I'm saying? Once again, Tony, I put him on there. It's a special song to me. That's my mother. You know what I'm saying? And his mother, he recently lost his mother too. So I know he's feeling that too. You know what I'm saying? Besides all the bullshit we going through. But that's a special song to me, very special. I don't know if it's special for him because I wrote it and he probably feels that in his head that since he's my enemy, he can't like it the way he liked it, but he knows it. He knows it. You know what I'm saying? That it eats their soul when you know what I'm saying. Somebody that like me did so much for them and they in this position in life right now to be going against me. You know what I'm saying? Just for the glamour or the game, the music, whatever the it is that they chose to trade me for. So, yeah, that was a special song. I take all my music, you know what I'm saying, very deep and very personal, which it is. I'm one of them niggas in Terror Squad that was really personal with my music. You know what I'm saying? I really write what I feel, what I went through, what I did, what I plan of doing. So, that's why I get the little similarities of Tupac. When they be like, you know what I'm saying, that I sound like Tupac a little bit. I got that Tupac energy. That's why I say my name is Q-Pac. Q-Pac.
Yeah.
Get it? Q-Pac.
Yes. Yes, we get
Stop
it.
looking at my finger because the finger is going to lose you. So, Q.
All right, next one. I'm from the Villes where they torch coffins.
Oh, shit. M.O.B.
In front of your grills like George Foreman. Ain't no
Talking to the
talking
law
to the law
enforcement.
enforcement.
Yeah, that's
We
M.O.B.
all
That's
be
Men of Business.
flossing through New York.
Men of Business.
Oh man, you too good.
That was the
You
illest
too
cipher.
good.
That was one of the illest cipher. I don't know how that. Well, it didn't come out. That's another reason, but they didn't get like dominated for shit. Like the source at that time he's had quotables, but that was one. I used to take pride in ciphers. I used to love ciphers. Like the Symphony is one of my favorite ciphers. Headbanger, one of my favorite ciphers. Whenever what I'm saying, whenever somebody don't curse, uh, dope. Whenever people like MCs get together, like high caliber MCs, and they do a song together, I used to love that. So I believe every album should have a cipher. I had two. I had Cartel, which is my
I love that one.
the niggas coming
I
up for
love
my
that one.
shit. That's why I had Don De Niro,
Yeah.
all them niggas. I put them on my song. Corleone, they all over there in Terror Squad. All of them right now. Buck 50, the one I told you I slapped it ass, he's in that same song. You know what I'm saying? My man Billy D. But anyway, the Men of Business one was Coogee Rap, Lord Tariq, Nori, MOP, and myself. That was a
Yo,
cipher.
Lord Tariq. on that song is ridiculous.
Hell yeah, Brothers in the Crips and all that. The dicks and yeah. Nori killed that shit. Also, and
We ain't got no love for y'all. Thug out.
Yep. And but the killers there were MOP to me. I mean, G-Rap did his thing too. You know what I'm saying? Get hung from a slip of the tongue, twisted and hung. Another fifth in a lung. Anyway, he killed that shit up. But MOP, oh man, they bodied that shit. I'm gonna show you the real meaning of Star Wars. Bum sitting through Tuya, Ram Puta. That nigga bodied that nigga. Lil Fame bodied that shit. And Billy Dan, some niggas went crazy at the end with it. They closed it like amazingly. You know what I'm saying? They did the curtain close for real. And
so how did Men of Business come about though? Like, you just laid your vocal first, or who went first? How did you come up with it?
I put my vocals first. It was my shit. But we didn't do that all at once. You know what I'm saying? Then Nori came. He set it off. I think Nori came and set it off first. Because Nori came to my session and was looking for beats to get on. I was like, this is what I want for like a cypher. Dun, dun, that beat was crazy. I told him that the beat, and he went in there and just kicked that shit. You know, Nori at that time, you know, it was like more freestyle. So he was always energetic, and he came in there, he killed that shit. And I remember I think I had mine already, but I ain't lay it down. Then I laid it down. G-Rap came in his own session. They all came separately. To make that happen. So I got a chance to build with them all together. You know what I'm saying? Like separately with them.
Who do you think had the best verse on there?
Little Fame.
Really?
Little Fame. To me.
See, that's how you know that you're not a hater, because you willing to admit that you didn't have the best verse.
Oh no, man! I thought mine was the worst. I thought mine was the last.
Really?
To me.
Well, because you were one of the first to lay it.
Even Noriega to me was better than me. That's just the way I was. I'm always, I know, because it's still my rookie year, and I could see where I could use improvement. I was too like angry in this. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to be that angry. Like, you know what I'm saying? At that time, I was like, it was like gremlin. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was too much to me. It was too much, and that was me getting used to a lot of things. We was coming with that energy. You know what I'm saying? I'm hanging with the toughest niggas in the world, MOP, and G-Rap. Come on, these niggas are like killers when it comes to like lyrical shit and gangster niggas. So, that just me for coming with that hunger, trying to show off too much. It might have been too much for me.
All right, last one. Okay, let's see if you got this. All right, let's see. I trust me. I ain't got no time to trust any friends. I'm still hoping God can forgive me for my sins. Here we go again. Had to look within to find the truth, because in my mind the devil's always battling Jesus.
Jesus. That's the new one, baby. That's the missing link. That's God, that's undeniable.
Undeniable.
Yeah, that's the new Cuban right there. And that's the first song I actually wrote for the project. That's when, God, when I was my spiritual retreat, really, learning myself again, going through that metamorphosis of really that, that journey of reintroducing myself to myself again, to know my, my strengths, my weaknesses, and to get ready for the new for this new journey that I'm gonna be on, which is this. You know what I'm saying? So it's a special song. It definitely takes. It's the energy that that is needed for the task at hand for me to be a success at the end. You know what I'm saying? Undeniable. I mean, from physically, mentally, spiritually, everything has got to be undeniable. Where even the hater has to bow down and give the props that it deserves. So that's how I gotta. That's how it has to be done. In my case, in anybody's case, that's how you should be thinking as an artist. But I have no room for error. In other words, So that's why it has to be undeniable. Everything I drop has to be something that they gotta love, something that's the best of whatever I chose to do, the best of me as far as talent.
All right, you got 5 pandas for this, okay? That's the top score you can get because you got them all right.
Panda.
You got them all right. Damn.
5 pandas. Oh my God, this man, the panda game. Oh my God, he's gonna put the Milton Bradley. He's gonna put the shit out there. You're gonna sell it. You're gonna forget about the Cubester, huh?
Nah, come on, man.
Oh shit, I just farted. Wait a minute.
Oh, nasty ass.
I let it be. You're in my circle. You have to smell. Holy shit.
Just wait till I get. Just wait till I get there to New York. You can't battle me. My shit's on another level.
I disrespected myself right now.
My
with that
shit's
smell.
on another level. You can't battle me.
I gotta start eating better. That's when you know you gotta start eating better. When the fart smell like death.
Yeah. That's a fact. That's a fact. All right. What is your favorite movie?
I got a lot of favorite movies. No, Scarface.
That's man. Come on. That's too easy.
Scarface. I got a lot. I got a lot. Scarface. I like all the mobsters flicks. You know what I'm saying? Goodfellas, Casino. I like Apocalypto, Passion of Christ.
Oh wow. Okay.
I like True Romance. Last American Virgin is my favorite movie. I ain't gonna lie. Last American Virgin.
Oh my God.
I forgot about that. That's my favorite movie because I came to America and that's like one of my first shit that I love. That's like a American Pie. I mean, yeah, American Pie, right? The movie.
Yeah, American Pie.
What's the movie? American Pie, like that. But it's back then, like the first American Pie. The Goonies. I love the Goonies.
All right.
You know?
Who is your favorite rapper of all time?
Cool G Rap.
Cool G Rap, okay. What is your favorite color?
I like a lot of colors. I like all of them, but I like turquoise and like sherbet because of Miami Dolphins. I always love like sherbet, like that. Like maybe because I'm Cuban, also you know what I'm saying, like tropical colors. But it's sherbet. I love sherbet. Orange sherbet. And yeah, turquoise. Like sky blue. I love all those colors. Black, brown, green.
What is your favorite food?
Pernil. Pork shoulders, baked poached, yeah. Pernil, arroz moro. It's like the congri. That's like a Spanish rice with the black beans, the brown rice. Yuca or totones with the sauce on it. Avocado salad. And a pineapple Fanta. or whole piña. You can take a whole piña. I take a whole piña too. Pineapple soda. Cuban pineapple soda.
So is that your favorite? Is that your favorite drink?
Pineapple soda, yes.
Oh, that's what you always drinking?
Yeah.
Okay.
They thought it was mean?
No. I thought you was drinking some Hennessy.
It's a problem. You see what I'm saying? It's stereotyping me all the time. Niggas ain't shit. Y'all get caught up with this nigga be talking shit about me. Come on, stop, man. Stop it.
What's your favorite TV show?
My favorite TV show? Back in the days? I don't have a TV show now, but...
Anything of all time.
Damn. My favorite TV show. Shit, man. I used to love the karate flicks on Saturdays. That's when Tony Sunshine started doing the airbender, the cockbender. Remember? He said the karate shows on Saturdays at 3 o'clock.
Right.
I used to love those shit. Whatever, you know what I'm saying? The 18, I remember that shit. I remember and everything. The sitcoms, Different Strokes, Martin, TV shows. I got a lot of those back in the days. All the sitcoms, Wonder Years, Cosby Show.
What's your favorite cartoon?
Smurfs.
First.
I used to love the Smurfs.
Oh, I thought it was Kung Fu Panda.
Oh, I like that nigga too. Shrek. I like that. Yeah, if you go now to the Shrek is my nigga too. Crazy. That nigga Shrek is the shit. But Kung Fu Panda, my dude too. That nigga Jack Black, my dude. With that nigga's macho, Nacho Libre. That nigga's my nigga, man. The Nucleus. What is it? Eagle legs. Eagle legs.
All right, what's
That nigga stupid. Me and P.O. used to always be doing that. Man. That nigga fucking Nacho Libre is funny, man.
what's your favorite candy?
The Sour Patches.
Sour Patch?
And Snicker bars. And Kit Kats too. Kit Kats.
Who's your favorite actor?
Favorite actor? I like Denzel. I like Al Pacino. I like De Niro. I like Joe Pesci. Stallone back in the days. Back in the days though. First Blood, like Rambo First Blood. Schwarzenegger. All them niggas. I like yeah. It's hard to just pick one nowadays because after, you've been through so much, you see the qualities and the talent in them niggas. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate them. I like that dude from the Galaxy Defenders, Galaxy Guardians, the Guardians of the Galaxy. That dude, I forgot his name. The nigga that was in Jurassic World.
I don't know.
Of course you don't. You're a panda. Yeah. But him, he's I like him. I forgot his name. That's how much I like him.
Outside of hip hop, what is your favorite genre of music?
R&B, salsa. I like everything, but
who's your
I like country music.
Who's your favorite R&B singer then?
Get prosecuted. R. Kelly, that pedophile.
Come on, man. Come on.
He is though. I think it's the best. Regardless if he does.
Yeah.
Michael Jackson was a pedophile too, but you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying even that. I'm not, because he didn't even got convicted for it. But he's definitely something wrong with Michael with sleeping with the kids, and after he's 50 years old. That's a problem. But I'm saying the talent, and Michael too. Michael, I remember when because it's the art, the actual craft that when you put them to the test of that love that they got for that. You know what I'm saying? Like Michael, one day he was, I think he was in an Oprah show, and he was telling how he thinks of the beats and how he comes up with his stuff, and he did it with his mouth. And that's the same thing I do. Like you know what I'm saying? It's so similar. You know what I'm saying? Regardless, he was like, bang. He was doing this shit, and he was doing the rhythm and then he was going in between the beats. Like, that's how I do. Like the rhythm in between the beats. How you gonna flow to a beat? And it's just like, just the art, that the actual process of them, of how they, say how gifted they are, and how simple it is to their brain. It's gonna be difficult to the next person to understand, but if you relate to it, then you know what he's talking about. It's like, you know what I'm saying? I respect that. R. Kelly was just, I respect his body of work, man. From I Believe I Could Fly to Hey Mr. DJ. Hey Mr. DJ, why don't you slow this party down? That's just my dude, man. I remember that shit. And Keith Sweat at that time.
Right.
And we'll never do anything to hurt you. All them love songs back then. I was like 15. They said, fucking shooting puppy water. I was trying to. That was the days of making out for like an hour like that because we wasn't banging out yet.
Right.
So I remember those, those days. You know what I mean? Those like, but R. Kelly. At the end of the day.
Do you have a favorite song? Just like no matter what genre, just you got to pick one song. Like if you could.
One song. I'm an oldies buff too. I love the oldies. Like James Brown, Jackie Wilson. One song. I even love Culture Club. I'm a comedian. Them niggas is dope. Them niggas is dope. Now you miss me. He had his own rhythm. But I appreciate music. Not really you know what I'm saying? Not too much into the, was he gay or not? That didn't matter at the end of the day when we listened to the song when I was coming up. And I didn't want to just like Boy George. I knew, he's definitely wanted to be like, in that time, it was a lot of women, like rock and rollers was wearing lipstick and shit. Okay?
Right.
But I wasn't wearing no lipstick and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, we knew that was their thing. But I respect the craft. A favorite song, Spirit. It's a song called Spirit by R. Kelly. If you ever heard it, I don't think people heard it. It's called Spirit. It's a deep song. It's like when he did the spiritual album, Step in the Name of Love album. There's a song in there called Spirit. It's deep. It was a deep song.
I thought you was gonna hit us with the "I Wish." You know what I mean?
Yeah, because it was a lot of similar, to Flowers for the Dead. I know, but
no, but the remix is hard.
Hard.
The remix is hard.
Tennessee,
yeah.
What's up? Now it's been a lot of years. Yeah, that was dope too. I mean, I love all these oldies too. Like, I love R. Kelly because he goes back into time too. Like, he goes back to the oldies. Like, you got a lot of those. He could yodel, the name yodels.
It's such a shame though, because like for years I tried not to listen to him because of what happened. But it's like at the same time, it's like his music is just so diverse too. You know what I mean? Like it's so crazy. He can write for Celine Dion, then he can go write like the most thug stuff that you can imagine. Too. Like,
Michael Jackson, he wrote.
It's crazy. It's really hard. It's really hard not to listen
You're
to
not
his
alone.
music.
He wrote that for Michael.
Right. Exactly. He wrote a lot of hits.
He's just incredible what his talent is. And that's what it is too. You got to take it in consideration when he's talking about, a lot of people try to take advantage of him. Because they do. He's that type of nigga. He's in a whole different. He's up there with Michael on them when it comes to hits. With things he wrote.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He just got that problem there. I mean, always got some crazy shit to him. Every fucking, top nigga, genius. Like, we consider them geniuses in their crafts. There was something, crazy. As much positive as they got, there's always something that's real negative about each one of them characters. You know what I'm saying? So, balance. Once again, balance is very, it's hard to keep that balance. Well, shit balances out because it's just the way it is. It's something that's great about you, something that's evil and worse about you too. You just got to control it,
Right. Where is your happy place? Like, where is your go-to place that you love going to more than
the Pornhub. Pornhub.
you.
No, I'm with you. My happy place, water. Around water all the time.
That's why you like going fishing and stuff, right?
Yeah. It's water. It's very powerful. It's very
soothing,
moody, soothing, tranquility.
Yeah.
Strength.
You know that a lot of people from big cities, they don't appreciate nature like that. Like, you know, like I know people, they're like, they don't like it being too quiet because then they have to think and stuff. But it seems like you actually appreciate that. They're so used to the hustle and bustle.
Yeah, but that's with time too. That's also with time. You know, when you get older,
Yeah, that's true.
you start seeing things different, and you start going back to the basics. You know what I'm saying? To the basics, to where you come from, how you got here, the miracle of childbirth. You know what I'm saying? The gift of a woman, the importance of being a man. You know, the difference between both of them, the great things about them, how God made us, how the planets, you know what I'm saying, and the earth uh, contributes to everything, all the energies we about. So, you know, and the similarities of it, you know what I'm saying, how we part of everything, trees and all the plants and animals, that we all part of each other, you know what I'm saying, in different ways. Real gay shit to say that I'm saying, but this is how I think, you know. Uh, but that's just the way I was brought up, really, and it's the way my mind works, and the way I see things.
What is your favorite animal?
Panda.
No, it's not.
Now it's my panda. Yeah, I'm gonna get a panda for real. Put it in my shoulder and we go panda in Cuba. No, favorite animal. I love animals too. I don't like snakes and reptiles and shit too much. Belugas is my worst fucking. I don't, you know what I'm saying? No, but I mean dogs, cats. I like cats a lot. Felix the cat. Always been reference to a cat. Lynx is a cat. So just by mistake, I always been a cat somehow. And why did the dog chase the cat?
Mm-hmm.
Why did the dog chase the cat, Panda? It's a question.
Because he was after some pussy.
There you go. So why did the chicken cross the road?
Because it was trying to slap Tony.
No, but almost there because she was trying to get some cock. So, same as Tony. So it was almost there. You got 2 Cubans up.
What's your favorite childhood memory?
My favorite childhood memory. Damn. Favorite? When you say favorite, I try to narrow it down. I got so many that I think about.
Or you could tell us just one of them.
But to narrow it down one. Okay, shut up. Wait, let me think, you panda.
You, sir, are abusive with your words.
Abusive. Child memory, man. Child memory. Hitting a 3-pointer when I was in a junior high school basketball team, and they put me in. I remember my teacher. Who was it, Mr. Randall? Mr. Randall, yeah, put me in, but I was a sub for Akeem, my man Akeem. To this day, was sub Akeem. He was the starter, but he didn't. I think he got in trouble. He got low grades, so they made me start. That's my first starting game against some school in Queens. I remember the first quarter, I went off, and then right before the last seconds, it was like 3 seconds left, and we was taking the ball out. They just gave me the ball, and from the corner of the half court, almost half court, they gave me the ball. I threw that shit up, but I could shoot. But it was like, you know, and I was specialized at that. You know, when you play around in the basketball courts, where you're not in a real game. 1, 2, 3, 5. You know, say you play around like that. It was one of those shits, but I really hit it in the game from like half court, man. That shit hit off the backboard. That shit, when we won we was winning in the half court. That was at halftime, right before halftime, and I hit that shit, and everybody was fucking happy and shit. So that was one of my memories. along with others, but I remember that one a lot. That made me happy. That made me happy. That made me happy.
All right, this one is for the ladies, okay?
Ladies, my Mercedes.
What is your favorite position for the ladies?
The
Pause.
My favorite position for the ladies. What the f you doing? You trying to get some ass through Cuban link?
Nah, man.
You're not gonna get the ladies fast. But come on, man, stop. Stop using me, please. Don't use me.
I'm trying to help you.
Oh my God, you trying to help me do what? Expose my balls? That's what you're trying to do. My favorite position, I like missionary.
What?
Doggy style. Missionary.
That's like
Missionary, I like
that's like you old and married. Just
no, my missionary special. I do the rabbit when I'm in the missionary. I do the rabbit. I should be smack, 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 smack. Like, you know, the battle rap, nigga. I should be do 100 miles an hour, the bunny rabbit, the honey boy, you know, jackrabbit.
Oh my
And I hit him with the
God.
jackrabbit. There's no time for breathing. So it's just the passion of the fastness, the speed, of the action, of the you know, of the slap. You know when the
Right.
you know when you connection and then you go stop. You porno flick panda fuck.
All right,
style
last
is good.
question.
Snoop
Last
Doggy
question,
style is
okay.
good. You know what I'm saying? That's a good style also. Ride 'em Cowboys, whatever. Reverse Cowgirl, whatever the they do. All them shit is good. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make up a new move. I probably did already, but I just don't know how to call it. I know the Jackrabbit's been with me since I was little. I used to tell Pun that shit. Pun used to be like this: hit her with the Jackrabbit. Hit her with the Jackrabbit.
You call it the Cuban chop?
Pun used to be watching me too. That bastard. Huh?
Call it the Cuban chop?
Don't make up no names for nothing I create.
Call it the Cuban chop.
Please. You just stick to your panda chop and your panda hop, okay? Yeah, your panda hop.
Okay, panda chop and panda hop. That sounds suspect, but we moving on now, okay? Tell us something about Cuban that we don't know.
They know every fucking thing. Oh no, that's one thing, but I'm not gonna tell you. I'm not gonna say it. No.
All right.
No. I got it. It's for the book. I'll tell you in the book. It's a real deep subject, and it's something that's inspiring, but something that is deep. Something I was born like. So, you know, so it's deep like that. But y'all don't know it. Only some people know it, like that. Those that raised around me, you know. Just to say, I was like fucking. I was Forrest Gump for real.
You got 3 balls.
No,
Okay, you got 1.
I got 3. I got 2 balls. A regular cock, but it works real good. It depends on the passion. I have 1 butthole that it says exit only. I have.
That's all.
That's it. What else do you need? What else the f do you need? But yeah, like I said, they're mostly. I mean, I'm an open book. So I really what y'all need to know that's important, you know. You know.
All right, Cuban.
All right.
Thank you so much for your time, kind sir.
You're welcome there, buddy. You stay good.
Hope you have a
you be careful
great
crossing the
rest of your
street,
night.
Yo, Panda, you are the man. You're the Panda man. I seen that. You seen that? How they put it together? Some fan they put Panda man. That was dope. But you keep doing your thing, brother.
All right, bro.
You know, you stay, keep your righteousness up and fight the good fight. Help those that need help. You know what I'm saying? To get the truth out that you've done for me. So none but love, okay?
All right, salute you, Cuban.